Thanksgiving is just a week away, and one Broadview Heights family has a lot to be thankful for. Back in April, we brought you the incredible story of Robbie Boyce, who survived a rare stroke at just 16 years old. His survival, miraculous. His recovery, inspirational. And I had the chance to catch up with the St. Ignatius baseball player and his family, who say they will never take a day for granted.
Do you believe in miracles?
When I look at my son today, there is no question that miracles exist.
I feel like it truly is a miracle. I feel like God was looking over me that day.
That day, September 14th, 2020, a parent's worst nightmare brought to life. Joe Boyce's typical workday, an hour away from home, turned into the longest drive of his life after getting a call from his wife.
She just told me, she's like, you gotta get here, like, quick.
Their son, Robbie, suffered a stroke while working out. Just 16 years old, a sophomore at St. Ignatius, he was taken to the hospital, where they determined he needed to be taken by medical helicopter to Cleveland Clinic. This was not normal.
A very rare type of stroke called a subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is bleeding at the base of the brain.
Praying for a miracle, the Boyce family was fearful he may never recover, that he could die.
Robbie's aneurysm that formed from this tear in an artery is extremely rare. We see it very, very few times per year.
Robbie survived emergency brain surgery to seal off the aneurysm, but was still in a coma. It took 5 days for him to wake up and 19 days for them to realize he could have a normal life again.
I would look at his toes, you just see the sheet, and it moved. I couldn't believe it.
On October 14th, 30 days later, Robbie was released from Cleveland Clinic.
He's alive. Therefore, by definition, everything is going to be fine. Where he's at today, unbelievable.
Robbie says he's basically 100% back. It took a lot of hard work to regain his strength, to learn to walk again and catch up in school. A nearly photographic memory before, he has to study more and take notes now to keep up in his honors classes. By the spring of 2021, he was back on the field playing his favorite sport, baseball, with his Wildcat teammates, but he couldn't have done it alone.
All the people that were like on my side, they want me to get better. They want me to keep fighting, get back to where I was before. So I really felt like that was just such a big inspiration to me.
And now he hopes to be an inspiration to others.
If anyone has like anything similar happen to them, I really hope they are able to see this story and know that there is hope.
A message that derives from a day back in September 2020 that Robbie doesn't remember. It's one his dad will never forget. Together, one thing is clear: neither will ever take another one for granted.
It's indescribable how thankful I am. I feel like you just can't even put into words the thankfulness I feel for being able to just even be alive today.
I love him. I love him so much, and I would do absolutely anything for him. And I'm just so happy he's here, and it's just amazing. Every day, I'm just grateful to God every day.
And their family's faith is strong. Robbie told me God must have had something more for him to do here before it was his time to go. And this has had a major impact on his life. He now has a strong appreciation for medical professionals, perhaps going down that path, wanting to become a doctor one day himself. He told me he was probably wanting to be an engineer, but this has totally changed his mind frame. And think about this too. They had zero indication that this could happen. It happened during the pandemic. And luckily he was with a trainer when it happened. And that trainer was able to call 911 and get him to the hospital. If he was by himself, who knows what would have happened.
I know. I mean, he's a walking miracle. That's just plain and simple. And for his dad to be put in that place, I hope that any family watching this will keep that in mind. If some sort of tragedy happens, just the heartbreak his dad must have felt and the hopelessness his dad and his mom must have felt going through that. And then here he is, you know, recovered. That has to just give so many people. This story will stick with people.
I think so, yeah. And a repurposed life, you know, absolutely. There's much more to be done.
Yeah.
Right here.
Dr. Robbie, one day. We're going to be seeing Dr. Robbie.
And who knows, he may save a life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That might be his greater purpose. I love it.